Dan Sylveste's unhealthy interest in the Amarantin were becoming all-consuming. He felt as if he was no longer the one driving the obsession. But he still insists on going down into that planet. While he and Pascal are sleeping, Sylveste gets a call from Sajaki. He says that he can get Sylveste into Cerberus. Sylveste can't resist, although he knows that he probably shouldn't go. So, without waking up his wife, Sylveste leaves and makes his way to a suit to meet Sajaki outside the ship.
And that's where things get a little bit out of hand. You start. What do you want to talk about?
You already did the overview.
Yeah.
So
Sylveste is gone. He's gone with the wind. I can only think of that one reference.
Sylveste was being selfish and he just left. He left Pascal.
Yeah, he left a goodbye note.
He's like, I hope you can forgive me.
You know, he has to achieve his dreams of maybe killing everyone on accident, you know? So anyway, Sylveste is gone. He gets in his suit and he has like a realization that the suit, the special suits, they're more like spaceships than suits. They're just like personal sized spaceships. So he's on his way over to Cerberus to enter into the crust of the machine, if you may.
To enter through the hole that they already penetrated through?
Yeah, they're getting through the bridgehead, which is, again, that second ship that they found. They turned it into a weapon, poked it through, and it's basically going to act like a syringe. Or they're going to inject through it into that planet. Like viruses, if you may, if you might.
Knock, knock, knock. Open up. Open up, Volyova. We've got an escapee. We've got a mutiny.
Who did they go up and check up on? They checked up on...
Like, let's check up on our good friend György.
Yeah, who we locked up in the room just because we could.
Just because they're power-hungry women. Yeah.
Exactly. No consequences, no nothing, you know?
Just because she doesn't like him.
Exactly. So, let's go check up on him.
György, are you in there? He's not responding. Let's blast a hole through the door. You know, and then a bunch of space goo comes out.
Pretty much. It's a bunch of spaceship slime.
I don't know what the ship slime is,
but it smells bad.
So is it just like slimy and then also like robot parts or what? Or is the robot parts like slime too?
I'm guessing it's a bunch of fluid. When they open the door, all this fluid comes out, and so does György, but he comes out in bits and pieces, if you catch my drift. You know, and since he's like all cybernetic, there's a ton of like machine parts not connected to his organic parts anymore. It's put very subtly, but he is definitely like a mess on the floor. Picture like roast beef with like an iPhone circumboarding there.
Restart.
Picture a bunch of spam.
Restart. Restart again.
No. Picture. Moving on.
Spam. Do a little spam.
Spam. We're not picturing anything else this episode.
Except for when we describe the next person to be gruesomely murdered. So he's gone, and so they're like, if he didn't do it, who did do it? Let's go check up on our friend Sajaki. So Volyova, they're like, let's split up. That always goes well. And Curry goes to check up, catch pass.
So they go.
Right, the ship has been taken over by steallller, right? So
obvious thing is to split up.
As you do in books.
As you do in books.
In movies.
And Curry goes to get
Pascal, and then they both go check up on Sajaki, because it says that he's still in the medical center. But He's not in the medical center. He's definitely outside with. He's outside with Sylveste. So if he's outside with Sylveste, he can't be in the medical center. So maybe he removed his tracker. Who knows? Volyova goes to find a solution to this problem, and she runs into the room with all the. She goes to the bridge, and then there's a man. She blasts him, but he's still there, and it's actually a hologram the whole time. And then a bunch of other holograms pop, and it's the past crew members that have been saved onto the ship. And they're like, we disapprove of you. You know, it's basically like her ghosts surround her and start berating her, and she's like, get out of here! I can't stand you! And, you know, it was just a trick played on her. Trick of the projector. But then, she sees it. It can't be. It's Steallller. Dun dun dun! Finally, we've met the man, the myth, the bird.
The bird man.
The bird who was maybe not the word.
Cringe.
And Volyova gets to question her heart out to this alien being from another world.
Pause. Steallller with a big old bird, you know, with these deep dark eyes.
Bony skull.
Bony, ugh. Very intimidating, I guess. He sounds very straightforward and serious, and he's very kind of vague, honestly. He's like one of those guys talking riddles. He's the type of bird.
He's the type of bird.
He's the type of bird to talk in riddles.
Do me this. He goes over, Volyova starts to question him, and they then hit her, Birdman. And she gets some of the answers that she desires. The shrouds, he is a shrouder, or he comes from the shrouds. He was picked up by Sylveste when he tried to enter the shroud. He said that the shrouds are a lie. Lascyle, who visited the shrouds, he was lied to. He was told that there was technology in there, when really that was just a lure to get other explorers like Sylveste to come. And then when Sylveste got there, Steallller hopped aboard. The lure worked.
So he's just been hiding inside?
He's been inside of Sylveste's head.
He's been inside this whole time.
All along. They make their way to the medical clinic to check on our good friend Sajaki. It says he should be in there, but when they get there, not quite. I mean, he's there.
He is there.
And there. And there. And there too. He's all over. He's dead. And, you know, when they're checking here, there, everywhere for all the pieces of him, they see that the medical bot in the ceiling, it like ripped him open, just, you know, I feel him all over the place.
Technology
like,
turning on us.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's basically summing it up.
Haywire.
And they go, the machine tries to attack them, they blast the machine, and then they notice something's blocking their escape. It's rats. The janitor rats that, you know, maintain the ship, because they're like robo-rats, kind of. Engineered rats.
These are the same rats that, like, pick up on the little, like, skin particles, kind of, that can detect. Wow.
Those rats, and since they're controlled by the ship, Steallller now controls them. And there's a horde of them, like sewer rats, just piling over each other in the ship's line. It's almost over for our two heroes. But Volyova comes down the hallway blasting rats this way and that. She walking in the medical clinic. I think we better go now. Action movie line.
Dumb. Well, what happened? Like, what kind of death did Sajaki have?
Sajaki,
was he stabbed?
I don't know.
Was he shot?
He was medically disemboweled, if that's how you want to put it.
He had a big old hole in his stomach.
Yeah, like here.
He exploded like a pie.
Like a pie.
Like a pie that got like
Rats
like a
in
cherry
him.
pie
Yeah.
that got.
He was again, all I can say is he was there, he was there, he was everywhere.
He was there. He was also there accompanying who? Sylveste?
If Sajaki's dead, who's with Sylveste?
Besides Calvin.
That's Calvin. Calvin, you know, it's Calvin really,
In spirit.
You know, is Calvin a different person than Sylveste? Are they? That's for later.
That's it.
That's it.